had a couple of friends whose fathers both worked at the same company doing what I understood to be basically the same job. And when I would go to one of the houses, it seemed like they argued about money a lot. They were always fighting about money. If the car broke down, they really didn't have any money to pay to get it fixed. So the other friend was the complete opposite of that. They never talked about money. And I asked my parents, I said, what's going on here? What's the difference? And they tell me, well, Matt, one family probably budgets and plans and saves, and then the other family just spends everything, so when an emergency comes up, there's no money left over. And I said, well, I've got an idea to help the family that doesn't budget, plan, and save. What I told them I was going to do was start a company, and when they get their paychecks, what they could actually do is send their checks to my company. I would pay all of their bills for them, put a little money in savings, and then I would pay them an allowance, because that's what I was used to getting. My parents looked at me and they said, well, Matt, we don't really think anybody's going to turn their money over to an 11 or a 12-year-old, but they said that what you're talking about sounds a lot like what a financial planner would do for someone. I made the decision that, okay, well then that's what I want to do when I grow up. That's something that was instilled in me at a very early age.
Most people were taught you don't talk about your finances. You don't do that. You don't talk about it. You should be able to take care of it on your own. It's okay to need help.
Individuals are concerned, will their retirement nest egg last as long as they need it to? The economy is changing rapidly. Things are different today than what they were 15, 20, or 30 years ago. So you can't use the same strategy and think that they're going to work as well today.
Our clients have worked so hard throughout the course of their lives to accumulate the assets that they do have.
People have questions. They want answers, and there are so many different routes that you can go today.
One of the things that we're really good at doing is solving the problem, repositioning their assets to where they will have guaranteed income for life, and putting them really in a much better position than what they were when we first met them.
Numerous studies that have shown over the years that the vast majority of individuals, when they go into retirement, will actually go into retirement without having enough money to maintain their standard of living and make it to their life expectancy.
There are a lot of good advisors that are out there that will help you accumulate your retirement nest egg. But you really need different strategies. Once you stop accumulating your nest egg and start distributing your nest egg to generate income.
Matt's vision's always been quite simple. Security, protecting your assets, and getting a reasonable rate of return. It may sound like old hat because you've heard it so many times, but people need to hear it. They need to know that they have that sort of option.
We want to move you from a maybe environment into a guaranteed environment because you do have a choice. What we've actually experienced in years where the stock market goes down in values, we have a lot of clients that call us and thank us because they don't have to worry about losing 10 or 15 or 20% or more of their retirement assets. Mark, I meet with individuals all the time that are close or into retirement. They're just carrying way too much risk in their portfolio. I really enjoy being able to take someone that's just not really sure if they can retire yet or not, or maybe they're already retired and they're just not really sure if the money's going to last as long as they need it to. And I like being able to take them through our process and hopefully at the end be able to share with them and educate them and prove to them that they don't really have anything to worry about.
There's no better way for us to continue to get our message out to our clients than to have them watch our show on TV.
You can't have your money in a safer position, but still see it grow at a reasonable return.
Have them listen to the radio.
Good morning, Kentuckiana, and welcome back to the Matt Dicken Show.
And to make them feel better about the decisions that they've made, because essentially we preach the same message over and over and over.
I think it makes people more comfortable with walking in the door and knowing exactly who he is before they even meet him.
Good afternoon, Strategic Wealth Designers. Marcy speaking. How may I direct your call?
We have a really good team. Everybody is very cohesive.
When the clients first walk into the office, they're really kind of taken back by our lobby. I think it really helps them feel at home.
Those folks that come in here, they've lived life right. They're looking for an ethical person to handle their money. And I think once you get to know Matt and meet him, he's just like he is on the TV or the radio, very approachable, extremely smart.
Personally, Matt is a lot of fun. He is always in an upbeat mood, so even if you are not in such a great mood, he can pull you out of that mood and make your day so much brighter and better.
And really something that comes off, I think, immediately when you meet Matt is the passion that he has for the job, for what he's doing, You know, he loves coming to work, he loves what he does, and really that rubs off on us. We all really put a lot of effort, a lot of energy into making sure that everything runs as smoothly as possible. The main reason that Matt started doing this is just simply to help people out, and that's absolutely the most satisfying aspect of the job, is just to make sure that at the end of the day when people leave our office, they're in a better situation than when they came in.
What we like to try and do is take the maybes out of the equation. The majority of our clients prefer to have guarantees and certainties that they won't run out of money before they run out of life.
Let's protect your assets. Let's keep it simple.
We help retirees and pre-retirees protect and preserve their retirement nest eggs so they can provide guaranteed income that will last them the rest of their lives.